Good morning, Brookwood. I'm Jeremiah, and this is our Brookwood in Minutes for this Wednesday, October 7th. Let's just get right into the announcements. Do you know that students who bring their lunch from home can still take advantage of our free meals at school? When you bring your lunch, you can still receive a free fruit, veggie, and milk from the cafeteria to supplement it. We're calling this the home run because it's a great way to get more healthy food, especially for you athletes out there who are constantly snacking. Bring your lunch and take advantage of the home run and free sides today. Attention all girls interested in playing flag football. Tryouts will be held on October 13th and 14th. You must have a completed Dragonfly account in order to try out. All tryout information is on our team website under the Info tab. Please see Coach Swanson for more info. Go Broncos! Need a brain break? Well, come to the Media Center during lunches on Wonderful Wednesday this week to do some color therapy. Social distance vibes only, please. We will have giant coloring pages and individual ones for your pleasure. Join Key Club for the October meeting. We will meet on Monday, October 19th at 3 p.m. We will send the Zoom link through Remind. Join the Remind by texting 81010 to @rRamani. Well, that's all we have for you today, Broncos. ABIM will be back next week with more important updates. Until then, have a fabulous fall break, Broncos. And make sure to catch up on the sleep that you lost during this whole thing.
Hey guys, we're Brookwood Student Ambassadors.
And today, we're going to talk about voting.
So, why is voting important?
Well, Ayani, with recent events...
Wait, Trang, what events?
So glad you asked, Ayani. Unfortunately, on September 18th of this year, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away after nearly 30 years on the bench. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, also known as RBG, was a feminist icon, and her future replacement will influence the Supreme Court for decades to come, and have the ability to shape important policy that determines the course of our country's movement. Therefore, voting in this upcoming election doesn't only mean voting for the president, but also for the highest court in the land and legislative offices.
Fun fact, Ginsburg was the first Jewish woman and the second woman to serve on the Supreme Court. Ginsburg spent much of her legal career as an advocate for gender equality and women's rights, winning many arguments before the court.
Voting is of the utmost importance in maintaining our democracy. As citizens, we have a responsibility to influence the government and allow things to change or possibly stay the same. The purpose of every government is to develop and implement various policies for the benefit of its citizens.
So, how do I register to vote?
Great question. In Georgia, as long as you're a citizen and are at least 17 and a half years old, you can register to vote in two different ways. One way is by filling out a registration form and mailing it to your local election office. The other, more convenient way is registering online at this website. By registering, you can be an active member in society and decide crucial elections like the one going on right now.
With the coronavirus pandemic still ongoing, absentee voting is a risk-free and trustworthy way to make your voice heard. Absentee ballots have to be mailed in by October 30th for this election, but please request and send them in as soon as possible to account for mail delays and to make sure that your vote is counted. For early in-person voting, you can start going to the polls as early as October 12th, up until October 30th. On Election Day, November 3rd, if you're registered and plan to vote in person, you can go to vote.org to see where your polling place is located.
And one last thing, make sure to check your polling stations if you're voting early and in person in Gwinnett County. Here's a list of addresses to be familiar with before advanced voting starts on October 12th.
Okay, now equipped with this information, you can educate other people, or if you're lucky enough, you can influence this upcoming election. Make sure to go out and vote. Now, Ayani, cue the Libertage.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Yeah, hey, every day can be a better day despite the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you're around it. Everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves and sound it. And just say whatever, cause there is no way you're grounded. Everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine, it's okay.
Why don't seagulls fly over the bay? Because then they'd be called bagels.